G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Voxel Tycoon's mods and the West Country. And we are deep into the West Country here. Look at this steam train. This particular coal train I meant to say. This diesel coal train here, if I go here and have a quick look, this particular one, the SLR M2C, that model moves really fast and really lovely. Its running speed is E. What is it? Max speed 80 k's an hour, but it just moves nicely. I think it's got the power as well, and I've got two of them. If I got two, yeah, I got two of them on there, and so yeah, it's got a fair bit of power there, so it's pretty good. 1,063 kilowatts, but yeah, that train does really well. It's not pulling a massive load at the moment. The overall length of the overall train is 170 meters, so nowhere near our maximum 250, which is the length of this station, by the way. Yeah, 250 meters, so this train will come into about here. And I even have my trains laying out the back somewhere. But this episode is going to be cruising in. So I've decided what the best way forward for us. So we got into the gold the last couple of episodes. I think the best way forward for us now is to start getting those other products that are in the base game that we don't have integrated into the Mods in the West Country series. And by that I mean copper, I mean sand. I don't think we have sand. No, copper and sand are the two I think that I'm still missing. And I've had a bit of a look around everywhere, and of course inflation got the better of me, but copper is available here, and I don't mind. This little biome here is this same as the biome that's over back here. Yeah, this kind of it's kind of, what is the biome? Forest. It's a forest biome, but over here, this Lawton region, if we click on it again, yeah, Lawton region, it is 2.8 and I've got 1.6. I can borrow, because I've got no loan, so we can borrow the rest, and we'll do that in just a sec. But we're going to get access to the copper, and of course, it does want milk, and it does want wood beams, and so we'll get a train that can bring copper straight into the hub, but we'll also get, so we'll just do that separately, but then we'll get another train that can drop milk and wood across. And I've got to see how I want to do that, because milk's just in one spot of the game, and we're taking it to another spot, and it's nothing to do with the hub or to here. So we'll have to have a nice little think about it. So why don't you enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, so we're back into the budget, and we're going to click on Shift, and we're going to go borrow 1.7. So we'll borrow the lot. We've now got 3.4. And I'm going to unlock Lawton region now for 2.8. Now, as I said, inflation really has kicked off for me in this game. This should be episode 17, I believe. And of course, today's Boxing Day. So we're waiting on the passengers update. We're not waiting on it, but yeah, we're anticipating eagerly the passengers update. So this will just go through until then. And in fact, I'll probably get them published as well, because as soon as the new update comes through, we're going to be popping those on as well. So that'd be quite nice. And starting a fresh new game, so that'd be great. A base game as well. There won't be any mods in the first playthrough, and we'll have a lovely look. I heard some rumors about farming as well. I have to say I'm not overly familiar with the roadmap, so I didn't see if farming was. I didn't realise farming was either part of it. So yeah, we now have 515,000 at full loan capacity. So I think I'll keep that. The reason I picked this, by the way, is because I like the idea that the trains, because this is a real kind of terminus here. They come to here and then they do a turnaround, but then they go back. Now I like the idea the trains can come out of this section and turn this way, and then come straight through here and get into the copper. So I think that's really cool. And of course, I like that this is all separated by mountains. I think that's really nice. It's a lovely area. It's going to be interesting to just, expand this town, provide them with their products, and get into it. So no one's asking for copper, but I guess the best thing we can do is we can get copper. Let's see what we can do. We can get copper brought into here, and then if we go and have a look here, we're starting to, what do we got? Any research? Freight rail cars are currently being sorted out, and we've got access here to gold ore, iron bars, and lots of steel bars. So let's have a quick look and see on stone, actual stone. So if I have a look here, woodworking 2 seems like something we need to really get into. We need sand so we can get the glass situation under control. And the extra diesel engines are ridiculous. Look at these blue trucks. Oh wow, these are great. Expensive, but cool. We got all these other ones. And then if we have a look here, freight, that's going to require that. Now what's that? Steel fabrication. So we've got freight rail cars too, which is kind of cool. And he wants iron bars, so we will get that one at some stage. Concrete production, we do need to get gravel for the concrete production. So I believe to get gravel, we've already got stone. We need to bring the stone in and crush it down to gravel. So I wonder if that's something that I can set up at some point. But I'm going to see what is available for this particular episode. And it's going to be, see, there's sand, that's the other one. But we've got this copper smelting. So I think we get the copper smelting and then we can see about the electronics production and see if businesses start requesting these from us. So I think what we'll do is we'll start research copper smelting, so it's there now and it's happening. And then what we'll do is this one, let me just check if this is in reach. If we go labs, hover over the existing labs, I want to see if this one's in reach. It is not in reach. So look at that, I've left not enough room to put another one right in the middle there, another storage. So what I'll do is, I think it's not going to be super nice, but if we go to warehouses, and let me check on these ones, see, oh, I can put one in there, brilliant. So it's train station and both of these guys. So we'll make this guy now for copper ore, and we're now ready to go. So basically, once we start getting copper in, the research will be coming along, and we're making good bank as well. I think that's from all the gold, actually. We are making good bank from the gold. Yeah, so Boxing Day. I hope you like the new light. I don't know if you can notice, but I have a new, what is it? The round lights that you put, you can put your camera in the middle of, but it's behind and gives you better lighting. Previous to that, I had an IKEA bendable LED light that just kind of, just was like a little arm of light. This is a full circle LED, has a few different modes there. I've got the warmer glow on at the moment, but we'll probably test out a few different options in different playthroughs, episodes. Ooh, more gold ingot. Okay, don't get distracted. So we need to get through and build a ripper station. The very first thing I want to do is plan a station here. Now, I think the problem is going to be, yeah, the problem's going to be all these gradients, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just thinking, because what I want to do with the station as well is I want the station to be farther enough away from both the town and the copper ore. Now I see a little bit here, so let's do it first. Let's get the station in, and we'll see how much the large station is. Train shed station. I don't know. Small goods yard. What's this? Ooh, small goods yard. I'd like it, but I don't think I can do it. Can I? I've not used it before, but it is mods in the West Country. Maybe we should use this. I don't know what it does. Greater Western small goods yard. I really want that to. Shall we try something? Maybe we should start taking risks. Okay, let me see about this. Can I make this bigger? Let me see. I can make it bigger, and I just can't place it though. Right, let me think about this, because I had a spot. Yeah, here it is. Yep. So I'm going to do this here and just see that it'll expand through there. So I can't really do that, and I've got this bit happening. Let me just go up here and see if we can get it bigger. Ooh. Yep, there we go. I don't know if one is a pass-through and one isn't. I might have to do some testing on this. Yeah, look, I'm going to play safe here, guys. I'm going to do testing in a different test game. So I think we want here just 2 across, but I would like no, I don't need a pass through. So let me extend this. Here we go. Okay, let me extend this all the way to 250, and then we'll work out that he can't fit in. Okay, is he 250? Yeah, he is. Right, now we can jump off and we can see what we need here. So I think all I need to do is grab my terrain and build up a tiny bit. Let me get you done, and then build a tiny bit up here. Uh-oh, no, not that. So sorry, a tiny bit up there. And that might help us. And then this part here for the entrance to the station. Now let's see about this. If we go to rails and we go to stations and we do this, we get the same one. And I don't need a pass through, but what I need is an approach at this side. I'm going to roll in from this side of the screen and roll out at that side of the screen. So I think at that side I've got a good amount of rollout and turnaround. I want to be up against this abutment here, this one, and I need to work on the other side. So let me just move him across a tiny bit. Yeah, he's actually pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. And we've got a bit of money, but not too much, so we have to go quite easy. What I'm doing in this stage of the game is I don't want to be rebuilding stuff, so I've got to be a little careful. Let me just do this then. That's that 100,000. So as he throws away an absolute fortune. Okay, so let's see about this. We're going to be getting so this is going to be roll in here. So if I just worry about one lane to start with, I'm going to come right in here, and I want to come right around here and just skip out on this. Now I've got to think about where I'm going. Freight rail cars is now done. I think I'll just leave the science off for the moment, the research, because we want to keep some money coming in, which is good. Maybe we could stay on this grade here if I did that. Oh yes, that's a lovely grade. I'll come around to there. That's a brilliant one. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. That worked out nicely. I do like trying to get the gradients all worked out quite well. Here I'm trying to see if I can... What I can do is just get this a little closer to there so I can fit the other rail in. And I guess the good thing to do here, that's not going up. Nope. The best thing is come across and delete that as we go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Might as well just keep this going while we're here. Ooh, yep. Okay, click up a few and we're doing it nice parallel lines here. I feel like it's been a while since we've built a new train line anywhere. We haven't really done that yet, have we? That's all correct, nice and parallel. And this is where it would come back to. So let's get him down to grade. So that's nice. This is the return line. This is the trip back in that we're building at the moment. So, and I don't know if I want to come on this this side of the mine, because we'll have a copper mine set up shortly. Ooh, yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe. Let's do this then. Let's do this guy, and then this guy. See, that's going to be trouble. I don't know how that's going to kind of work, but I'm thinking what we might do is this. And this might not be the best setup, but we're going to do it. It's kind of a nice little turnaround. And then we could do that. And then we could do, ooh, yeah, we could do this. And that, yep. Let's grab this one, get rid. Okay, cool. So I think that works. We can put in the extras here. We might have to just extend this a bit later when we get a bit more money. Let's check on these guys. That's fine. We're going to check on the gold ingot a little bit later, but this is a perfectly functional system here, and we don't have to worry too much about signals at the moment, but we will put them in at some points. Ooh. Okay, now let's think about this junction. Yeah. Okay, we've got to wait for the trains to be off this, and then I'm going to pause the game because we're going to build out on this. Because this three-way intersection here is, here's me saying, yeah, it's a nice spot where it'll just all fit. Well, three-way intersection is not anything to be sniffed at. They can be quite fiddly, and you must get the signalling bang on, and I like the symmetry to be bang on as well. For these guys here, I think the best way is to terraform as you go when you've got to do these little bits. Don't try and let the track do it as you go, because it doesn't know how to do both things that you want at once. The game doesn't know how to do that, so it's best if you go off and do that yourself. I'm going to give myself a little bit of room here. Oh, kicking through the money. Oh, kicking through the money, and we've run out. Speed 2. Speed 2. Let's see. Actually, it's all going pretty well. I'm just going to stay in speed 2 there for a moment. This is what killed my inflation anyway. I think we are dead in the water. So let me think. be this way, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be that way. And then it would be, let's come up one more. Yep, and there it's coming through. Oop. This one, this turn you have to get bang on. One more, and down, and then we should be good. Same with this one. One more, symmetry, lining up, and that is perfect. Okay, so the trains at the moment can come from here, the tunnel, and then down into here, or they can go straight across. Now that's all they need to do at the moment, so I'm going to leave it at that. Let's pop some signalling in. Great Western Rails, the GWR home and distance. Let's pop in, so we come in this way and then this way, right? Someone wants more stone, so I've got to go and have a look at that. Now these guys are going to have to be swapped out, so you'll need to be a double signal coming into this intersection. Yep, and you're a single coming out of it, but this guy here is going to be a double and a single facing the other way, but over here I'm going to do two singles, and then I'm going to keep these guys nice and close together so we can keep the trains moving. Now I don't think we'll only have two trains going on this section, because those two trains are going to be the milk and wood, and then so that's that way. Ooh, let's do that, and let's do that. Yeah. Remembering to stay on this side, looking at the arrow if we get confused, and then coming straight out of the station. At the moment I'll just do one, and then coming in I'll just do one, but when we retrack this up we'll have to fix that and put in a home and distance signal when we pop in the extra tracks. Okay, cool, that's good. Okay, so 600,000. Let's go back to speed 1 and let's grab ourselves some copper ore, and we can get that next bit of research coming along. So if we go to mining facilities and we're looking for a copper mine, now are the copper mines, yeah, okay, copper mines, right, and I can fit 4 of them, so let's get 1 and just leave room for the rest. That's a good spot. Nothing special there, just lovely. We do want it to be like, let me see if I can go here, and I'm shipping straight out with no trucking. Let me go here and put in a large that hits both. So it gets this one and it gets this one. So we put him right in the middle and we call him copper. And now it's ready to go. So I think all we need is a train now. And let's go ahead and do that. Let's just go all the way back. Let's fly over the land. It's quite a big area now. I'm going to get rid of these rail sheds, by the way. I'm not happy with them. I'm actually going to move this rail shed to around the turnabout over here. Yeah, I'm going to move this to somewhere around here. So I think that's a nice central area. The map is quite big now. We're getting there. Oh, yep, the episode's kicking along. Let's go to this one. And I want to make sure I release the right one. So let's go to buy. We have 400,000 now. Why did I have 600,000? Now I have 400,000. I don't know how that happened. 1,000 kilowatts for these guys. Ooh, let me see. I think I need to just do this cheaply and add a second one on. Let me get this guy. I do like him. Alright, let's get this guy here. And of course we want cargo, specifically this. And I'm going to get myself this one at 15. So I'm going to get, this one. 76,000, 23 pieces. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, let's get that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just so he's a decent size. I think that's pretty good. That's quite a big train, carrying quite a lot in each particular I wanted to say bogey. It's not bogey. It's not carriage. It's I know they're rolling stock. I'm trying to get with all the terminology for the trains. Funny enough, actually, let's just, oh, here we go, that's 800,000. Oh, we can't do any of that. Oh god, we can't do any of that. Let's go speed 3 and see if we can just get this money up. Yeah, because I kind of, what's this one? Oh, you know what I can do? Let's go speed 1. This was a second coal train that I used for the gold, and it's no longer required. Aha! You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop doing this one, and I'm going to reconfigure this guy, and I'm going to say I want all of you to please be that. And you are now not costing me any money, and you are going to be doing something completely different. So if we go to remove and start, we want to go full load. Perfect. I forgot I had that. Yeah, I put it on in between episodes. So full load here. We want full unload then at the hub. Meanwhile, back at the hub. So what was I going to mention? I was going to mention something just then. Yes, that's right, with trains. So I've started watching model railway stuff and Sam's Trains, Chadwick Model Railway, my two favourites at the moment. I love both those producers on YouTube. Check them out. And I've started getting really interested in rolling stock and I guess the prototypes and the diesel era versus all that other stuff. Look at the closeness of these. See that? Look at that. The closeness of these signals, while untidy, does allow these trains to just keep moving. This train here takes time to stop and time to start again, but he keeps moving now. Look at him. There he goes. He didn't stop at all because of the closest of those signals. So that's a nice little way to do things. Okay, and this is the new train coming out. You need to be released. Oh yeah, I forgot to release you. Okay, so this should be our train that's going to go up and get at Lawton Southwest. He's going to go and get our fresh copper that is coming out of the ground. Now, in addition to him, we had a stone train there, didn't we? I suppose we could... So, we did want to get milk, and we don't have milk anywhere here at the moment, but we did want to get milk dropped off. Yeah, I'm not happy with any of this. This is a rebuild. I mean, I've been thinking about how I'm going to redo this completely, haven't I? I've just been totally rethinking that one. I've been going on a few episodes about that one. There's a little... This train's worth a fortune. It gets a couple 100,000 every sortie. So just a quick recap on what happened the last couple of episodes and where we are with this. So this is now set up like this because this is slow moving. It gets the gold through. There's lots of coal to fire these guys up, but it is slow moving, and you can see there. So these 6 will take in this, make the ingots, and the ingots will be split into 2. So 6 split into 2, 3 producing for the factory here, and 3 going off to be backlogged here. Those ingots there get picked up by this modified gold train, which here he should be coming back from up here, and he's just selling to one other place, but it is making us good money. In fact, let's not go see it just yet. But what happens is, so these guys are backlogging before the other guy comes back. And you might remember that in the last episode, the turnaround for that other train used to be come past the station, go all the way to the main turnaround. I've built a gold area specific turnaround, and I really like that. One thing I can really... for these long freight trains, one thing I really recommend is having these long approaches to your stations. Firstly, if your train has to hang out the end of it because it needs to be more than 250 meters, which is fine, it doesn't take that much longer to unload. There's a small time bonus for that. But one thing that's good about that is you can hang out the edge and it's no problem, and especially when you can have the signal set up something like this, that goes pretty well. I don't know why I don't have another one just there as well. You've got a pass through, and then you've got that one, and then over here as well. So see how there it just splits off? I like that. That's a nice little one. So here is this train here. He's coming for the ingots, and he'll use the turnaround just here. While he's doing that, we'll put that extra signal down that is missing. It's a GWR home signal. It's a single signal, and it's going to be here. Funny enough, it's actually on the one that is being that he was on, so that's quite good. Okay, so he does that. Now the ingots back up, so that's good. Be the production there between 6 and 4, 10 units, split into 2 here and 2 there, so 3 and 2, so 5 on each. Well, these guys, so it is backlogging for there. You'll see them moving through as he fills up. But what's happening is when that little single carriage one taking the gold rings, that we get quite a bit. The problem with that one is he needs 40. And he's at about 16. Now, I think when the train comes back, he'll be at about 30. So if I wanted to time that nicely, I try and get this guy to be sitting on around exactly 1 carriage worth, or at least more than at least 1 carriage worth of product, these gold things, so that every time he does a sortie back and forwards, he's got the next one ready to go. That's how you time that. And the best way to do that would be to make another one of these. I'm producing just over half. So if I put a second one of these factories in here, I would be able to do that. The problem with that is, if you see there's no backlog going into the factory, and this is a slow moving factory. To make one, the golden ring here, he takes 2 and gets 1. So the thing is, it's taking 2, and the golden ring, it's 14 seconds. Now gold bracelets, mind you, are 12 seconds, so a little bit quicker, better, but they're only taking 1, so 1 piece of product. So the product would backlog in those. I've left it because I think at some point a pop-up is going to happen where someone asks me for the gold bracelet. So I left that because I think I'll put the other factory here. I hope I can get this to the point where I've got an extra one here. I mean, I could do it now. I could just do it there, or when I get the next one, I'll do it out here. That could work, because here are the 2 lines. This is a line and this is a line just here, and this is coming in. Everything else is overflowing onto this one, which produces just the gold ingots for export. And of course, train's left, he's off and running, but this one, this will be backlogging. And have a look there, he's almost ready to backlog. Train only just left a little while ago. Okay, let's go and check on our situation here with our friend, where are you? What are you guys doing? So you're loading up, aren't you? You are loaded. This is this steam train. Now if you're loaded, why aren't you going? There's no signal issue. You've got a green signal? Yep. 5 of 7. Here we go. So you loaded at the back here. 5 of 7. So I think the problem is... What is the problem? Zero. Okay, so the problem is this. And the problem is we're not getting any of this. Aha! And we've got an incorrect one. So it's good just to take a look around your layout, because what happens is this exact thing. I've gone and reused some of these and reconditioned some of it. I had this conveyor line here, but it used to go up this way. It used to head up here. So when I've remodeled it and have them going either side of the road, see, we've got 2 either side of the road. When I've redone that, I've left one of the directions off. And my alarm there is because this train is just sitting there. Now, it's interesting, so that's him. This guy here needs to unload, and we have too much coal coming in here, so he sits in there. I don't mind it because he just sits and waits. This guy over here though, I think this is what the train 10, I think that'll be him. If I click on, he's train 3 though, might be this guy. Train 4. So if I click on this, he'll tell me where there's another train that's also sitting idle somewhere. Ah, it's our new... No, it's not. Hang on. What do you got there? Why are you like that? Coal to RE exchange. Coal. No, that's not what we wanted. Hang on. That's our new train. Coal to RE exchange. No, there's our new train there. Train 10, train 8. What is happening? RE branch, RE branch. Why is there a coal train doing that? I don't know what happened. Right, let me do this first. Let me get the loan paid back, because I'm looking at that. You can't repay what you've got in there, can you? I have to click on it. I thought if I hold shift I could repay the 1.12, but I don't have that. So if you have the full amount you can do that, otherwise it's the click fest. Just take 1 extra there, so we've got a bit of money for that. Right, now something's happened here. I've got 2 trains. One one is this guy. Yeah, here he comes. This is the this is the copper ore, and he's copper ore, isn't he? Yep. So if we click on this guy again, let's change the name of this to copper ore. There we go. Thank you. Right. So he was an existing train. I didn't reset the name of it. Okay. So I know I know what I did there. I can't remember what I did here though. Cole, where are you off to? To Ori Branch. Why are you... I don't think you need to be doing that. We've already got too much coal here, so let's send you back. I think we might have accidentally bought the second train, because we were configuring one and then we abandoned it. Leave a comment if you know, if you saw me doing that. I may be missing something here. It could be the case that he's taken gold. Where's this guy? He's not going back there. So where's he going? Lawton Southwest. Now, we're not taking any coal from out there, are we? We'd never need any coal out there. No. I'm going to get this guy back to here, and we're going to sell him immediately. So he'll just pause now. There he goes, and he goes back in. And go. I'm just gonna keep him there actually, because I probably need another train for something, and I don't want to get the penalty, so I'll keep him there. But he's doing his thing, and now this guy is done. I believe we should now have, he's waiting on a new one, but this one should now be completing. We have 104 pieces, 16 per sortie. We only need 35, which is lovely. The train trip is not too long, so that's a nice nice bit of copper ore. That's all coming along nicely. The other thing I think I need to do is, I mean, everything's so complex because the maps are so big here, but at some point I think I need to now go through and check every single let's start off here, because this is a self-contained little area. I need to check every single one and see how they're going. So let's see here. Stagnation, wood beams. There's a mixed truck that does that, and he's got that. Sorry, there's a mixed train that brings those across. No, there's no truck that brings him in. He might have been new. This guy here, stagnation, 57, 38 of 185. This guy here, growing, he's getting 189 out of 160. So what we need to do is make sure that they hit the targets. So at some point I'd need to go and rebalance it. I think I'm not bringing the right amount of everything in. This is interesting here, because this guy here is bringing in the wood beams, but there's no truck to do the wood beams, because you are, let me see, you are wood planks, wood planks, wood planks, and you are iron ore, iron ore, yes, and you are coal ore, right, but there's no truck. Of course, and it's simply that he's getting it directly from, is that right? So where's this? So he should be there, and he should be there. So I need to work out why he's not getting any here. 48. Okay, so he's getting it. So half went into here and half went into there. And if you look at 16, 16, 32, 48, so he's getting it every time that happens. But maybe what I need to do is... actually, I'm going to do something here, guys. I'm going to... No, I'll just leave that. One thing I really want to do is just make sure that I wish I could access things a bit sort of. I wish things wouldn't build in areas that I don't want them to build. Some of the building is just in spots where I don't want it. Okay, I think the episode's going to be done. We do need to look at the balancing of everything, so I think in between episodes I'll go do that. And we definitely have a better loan situation. So a current loan 700,000 out of 1.78, so $1 million in collateral available. But we have purchased new land. In between episodes, I will endeavour to come out here and bring milk and bring the wood beams out as well. Milk is one that I just don't think I need out here. I think it's got to do with this rolling hills and this biome. I think the forest biome might be part of the English biome that's in the mods that I'm using, and that's Goldenarrow's UK mods. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be bringing the milk out here. I need to work out exactly how I want to do that. One option, if I could, this is a very long episode, I know that, but one option, if I really wanted to do it proper, is just simply to go, okay, here's the milk. So you pick up at Ori South, you'll pick up the milk. You'll come all the way in here. Where's the wood? Where's the wood? Where's the wood? Wood's made here. So you come in there, you come in here and pick up the wood, and I think it was beams. It might have been planks, it might have been beams. We'll have a look, and then you simply come into here. So that would kind of work. And we could get a train to do that, and we've got that other train actually. So I think actually after this episode, I'll go ahead and just do that. Then what I need to do is just create a nice little road network here and just get them, get them one truck, just one small truck each, just going back, because by the time it does that, so this is a good example of where you use a smaller truck because you want it to run lots and lots of sorties back and forwards, and it always wants to run it, and then you've got to wait for the train, so they're just going to wait there. So you're just looking at 2 trucks, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and put those in, so you'll see those in after the next episode. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. Let me know what you thought of the light. We have various different types of light on there. Let me know what you think of that. And if you think the glow is correct, this is the warm glow. The other two are a bit sort of whiter sort of light. And don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, and keep an eye out for the Passengers update. When that drops on Steam, we're going to be playing Voxel Tycoon, the Passengers update, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.